All right, we're joined by the coach of Holy Cross. Wow. Maureen, let's just begin with what was that like to watch last night from your perspective and watch what your team did?
Oh, it was just incredible. I mean, how we came out from start to finish, so excited, just laser focused, and they wanted that win so bad. And I think just how we defended as well. I mean, they're a really, really good team, UT Martin, and I think we had to play our best basketball, obviously, on that stage to find a way to win. But just if they were in the Patriot League, they would be this second leading, points per game in our league if they played. So just how we defended the ball. But I mean, talk about how we shot the ball. Wow. I mean, I think just being in that gym for a couple days and the Caitlin Clark effect, I think, definitely we felt that. And it was incredible. It really was. There's no other word to use, just how we shot the ball and how we played. I'm always so proud of them, but on the biggest stage like that to play, on ESPN2 and knowing what's ahead of us if we can find a way to win. There's no other group that, in my opinion, in the country that I'd want to do this with, but they deserve everything that's come to them. I'm so proud of them.
Well, let's talk about the next step. We had talked about it several times without really talking about it, but now it's here. You're on to Caitlin Clark and Iowa. You've been out there since Tuesday. Tell us what the Caitlin Clark experience has been like. And what's it going to be like to be on the same court with her, trying to guard her, defend her, and try to win a game?
Yeah, it's so special. I think at Iowa, we've had a great time since we've been here. Like you said, I mean, I feel like it almost feels like a second home at this point. We've been here for so long. The people have been so gracious. The staff at Iowa. But it's been really neat. We watched an NIT men's game on Tuesday, so got to see how that felt. She was at the game. We've bumped into her quite a bit. We haven't really had much interaction, but she was at that game. And the players got to see her in the training room on Wednesday at practice, and then the whole team and the staff was at the game last night scouting. So I didn't get to see her, but I think some of the parents said that the team was getting pretty hyped watching our team, which is a pretty cool, just how special is that? But yeah, I mean, it's something out here. I mean, in every bookstore and every little shop on the side. I mean, it's all Caitlin. She's a book coming out that's being released. Everybody's on pre-order. It's in every, window that you walk by. But it's just what an amazing opportunity we have. And they've earned this. And, it's just one of those things that we really had to work hard to get to this point, obviously in the Patriot League in the regular season, and to work our way up to this. They're so excited. I mean, and they're, we have to watch some film, and we're going to watch film, come up with a great scouting report. My staff has done an incredible job all year of coming up with some great scouting reports. So no pressure here. They got to figure out how to shut her down. So I'm sure they will. But we're really excited to be on the stage. And like I mentioned, I mean, on a Saturday on ABC, to play arguably the best women's basketball player, or one of the best basketball players, period, of all time, is going to be really special. So we can't wait for Saturday.
Have you and your staff picked out an outfit yet?
That's a really great question. So we actually just talked about that. So I think a little reality set in, like, do we have the right outfit? Do we need to go shopping? Should we get our hair and makeup done? I don't know. What do people do when they play on ABC? Maybe I think if our athletic director's here, maybe we can use the P card to go do all those things. We want to represent Holy Cross as well as we can,
I know you found a couple of questions. You want to bring your kids out. Your two daughters are there. Your dad is there. What's this experience been like from a guy who coached for 40 plus years, as a head coach? What's it been like for him and for you to win for him, which was really cool, but also now your daughters and the Caitlin Clark effect on them?
Yeah, it's been so special, from the minute that we stepped on. I mean, we got to take a charter, and so my parents are sitting there like, wow, this is a little different experience than last year to start, But yeah, I mean, my dad's my biggest fan, and he's watched so much basketball, and he's watched so much of our team. And even this summer going to Ireland, both of my parents came and got to really know the team off the court. And they're just such amazing young women. They're so easy to root for, but he's a coach. So he's always looking at things in a different perspective and a different light. But I'll tell you what, my dad isn't usually very speechless. He was speechless after the game last night. Like, he just was just like, I'm stunned. I don't even know what to say. like, what did you say to them before the game? And I was like, it wasn't me, Dad. I didn't, you know that, you know better than anyone about that. It had nothing to do with me. It was all about them. And it was really cool. And then for my daughters, I mean, how lucky are they? And I have to remind them of that. Like, I was a coach's kid. I didn't get to go to the NCAAs with my dad till like later in life, or when I was 5 and didn't really remember it. So just to have this experience, last year they came with us to Maryland. This year, they are just taking it all in. They adore these players. They are the best big sisters, and I'm so lucky, to have them grow up with such amazing role models. And they know how hard they work too. I think that's a really big thing. They know they don't just step on the floor and it just doesn't happen. I mean, the hours that they put in, how much studying they do. They have to, they're missing a lot of class right now, and it's Holy Cross. It's a great academic school, so they're in here getting ready for class. And but yeah, Charlotte and Caroline just are. It makes me, I cry all the time. It's super emotional, but they can experience this with this group. And this is the most special group of young women that I've ever been around. And I just don't want it to end, and I think that's been the biggest message with all of us is we don't want this to end. Let's keep going. We don't want this to be our last practice. We don't want this to be our last shoot around or game, obviously. So they are just an amazing group. I couldn't be more proud to be their coach.
Well, let's end it with, and let's hope it doesn't end. How do you guard her? What do you expect the atmosphere to be like for the girls and you out there in that game on that floor? And also, Janelle Allen has a relationship. Tell us about that with her brother, who's acted as your tour guide. It's kind of all centered on Iowa, the University of Iowa this week for you and the team and the players.
Yeah, it's so special. So Janelle's brother, Junior, it was so cool. He plays football here at Iowa, so he helped set up this whole tour for us with his coaches, and we got a whole, back VIP, back through everything, and got to go on the stadium. And what an incredible facility. I mean, incredible. But him and Janelle have an amazing relationship, and they're sitting right behind our bench with their mom, cheering their hearts out. So it was really, really neat. I mean, how cool is that? People are kind of like, wait, what did you do? How did you went on a tour? And it's that was really special. And then as far as Caitlin Clark and how we're gonna defend her, yeah, I think face guarding her, maybe limiting her touches. But I think the thing with Caitlin, which for everybody, not just for us, with the scouting report, is just how great of a passer she is, and how good her team is. I mean, she has so many people to pass to. She's just so dynamic in so many ways. So yeah, it'll be hard. I think all 5 people on the court will have to, do whatever we can to kind of make her feel a little bit uncomfortable and a little bit out of her rhythm. But it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. But if there's anybody in this room that can figure that out, it's us. And, our defense has kind of been our anchor throughout the whole year, and it's who we are, our identity. So we'll just have to, bring that up a few notches for this game, but there's no doubt that we'll be ready. So we're really excited for this opportunity.
Well, good luck, and show them Oakland University beating Kentucky, and show them all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
I know.
Right? It'll be
it's
fun.
so true. At this time of year, it's true. Just the ball goes up. You never know. I think, you never know. And they haven't played for a while. So we have that going for us, right?
Nice.
We're
Yep,
warmed up. We shot the ball really well. Have the game in. They don't. They could get a little stage fright. You never know.